Happy Sunday, welcome to camp. Got another Link to the Past randomizer on tap here. And since I got about 20 minutes later than I normally would like to start, but I still felt like doing something tonight here, so let's get going right away in case this seed is garbage. I mean, after last night we had that really lovely Super Metroid map rando that might have been the worst map I have ever seen. I mean, it's not like I've done a ton of map rando. That is a really good small key. The best small key in the entire game in the first check. But I've only done maybe 50 map rando seeds, and that was by far the worst map I've ever seen from last night. So hopefully this will give us a little better taste in our mouth. A bottle of blue and Swamp Small to start with. That's pretty nice. Just gotta make sure I accidentally don't use this bottle of blue. I'll take the fiver. 20s? Nope, just hearts. I was hoping that'd be red 20s. I mean, bombs would be useful too. Okay, so it's all hearts. Because bombs are nice, because then I don't have to sit there and run into that rock with the boots over and over and over again. Alright, well there's bombs. We can't get those. But at least that's looking to have no items that are required behind Aga 1. Hey Grim, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Going pretty well. Hope everything's going well for you. Got the best key, small key in the entire game right in the first check, so that's always nice to see. Big key for desert. Alright, we're getting good keys early on this time. Love to see that. Usually when things are this front-loaded though, it ends up being a real pain later. Like, you get to this point where you have a bottleneck and you get absolutely nothing for like 40 minutes. While you're just doing other stuff, hoping that something pops up that's useful. Let's see, 3 bombs, still nothing we can use in case we have to go to Mini Moldorm. So we are going to farm this bomb rock a little bit. I'm going to assume that I'll get a couple more bombs in somewhere in CAC, and if all else fails, we've got the bomb hut down at the bottom. So we'll go in with 7. You need at least 3 bombs to get through there. Ideally, you'll want 2 more, 1 for Ice Rod Cave and 1 for Mini Moldorm. And depending on how things go here, maybe even going to Desert Area and Agina early. With that desert big. And Blind's Hut. 10 arrows, no good. 20. Well, I mean, you gotta get money for the bottle vendor. There we go, that's money for the bottle vendor. Yeah, hope you had a good weekend, Grim. Okay, that's a lot of money. We are doing good on cash. I really need to set up auto tracking so I can just look at the tracker and not have to sit there and keep pressing buttons. Yeah, I mean, I did have a really good front-loaded one. Well, not really good, but one where I got to go mode like 6 dungeons at the end. I didn't have my, it was like a little over an hour before I had my first dungeon clear, and I finished that seed in like an hour 58. Because the back half was just nothing but go modes. Alright, TR small, that's acceptable. Anything else good there? Nope. It's like I keep thinking I didn't track something, but getting a bottle this early is really nice. Because then, oh, what's Hera? Hera's the Because you can just go visit Sick Kid right while you're here. I've got kind of a weird mashup of modes here. We've got open, starting boots, 10-12 Ganon Hunt, and a boss shuffle with Key Sanity. So it's basically everything but cross key, but like entrance shuffle and inverted. I'm really liking these Ganon hunts though. Ow, Lorelei. You're digging at your... Oh, there's another small? Okay, 2 Turtle Rock smalls. That's interesting. I get the feeling that we're going to be going to Turtle Rock at some time here. Okay, an extra heart. That's fine. Game has not given me a reason to go to Agina yet. Hey, CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Are you gonna give me a reason to go over to Desert with that big, or are we just gonna sit? Yeah, it's basically like my own little spin on the cross hunt mode that they had in the main tournament. I do not want to do entrance shuffle. I think that would be a disaster. But I did really like the idea of 12 possible Triforce pieces all on bosses, and you get to pick the, well, not necessarily you get to pick, but you only have to do 10 of the 12. There's the 10, there's the 10 normal dungeons, and then one in, like, after Moldorm, 2, and 1 after Ice Armos and Ganon's Tower. So you got bottom and top of Ganon's Tower also. Oh, that's right, I tracked that. Like, wait, what did I just get? This is another reason why I need auto trackers. Apparently, I'm very absent-minded tonight. Oh crap, 7 bombs. I didn't pick up extra bombs for Mini Moldorm. Oh, I hate... Sound issues are the worst. And that's one of the things, like, too, you don't notice until after everything is done. Like, unless you're watching the mixer. Yeah, oh, that's nice. A couple extra bombs. I've had people tell me I should just give Entrance Shuffle a try. Like, I love map randos in Super Metroid. I prefer that to normal ones. Though that could just be because of the map randomizer allowing you to easily customize your skill level. So any other type of Super Metroid randomizer, it's like, hey, we're going to make you do this trick that you don't know how to do to progress. In Map Rando, I can say, hey, this is what I know what to do. This is what I know what to do. I can do this, 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 and this. I can't do this, and then it doesn't make me do things I can't do. Missed. Stay still. Got him. And then you feel like you have to go back or try to restart or something because you missed all that. Harris, okay. Like getting that Harris Small early. Eastern Big, wow, we are just doing really nice on keys here. Right, still got 5 bombs left, so we got plenty to get to Mini Moldorm, to Ice Rod Cave. Gotta watch out for Crab Raves. Nope. Oh, biscuits. I mean, I am going to be fake flippering after this. Well, no, actually, we'll probably do a water walk over a fake flipper. Ow. Ow. Well, actually, now I might die if we get crab raved. Uh-oh. Get in there. We made it. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think the smart move is to do the fake flipper, because a flute. Well then. I mean, to do the water walk, because with the water walk, I can get, what's it called? I can get waterfall. We can sequence break the waterfall with the water walk, and then come back. And then we can get the, what? My water walk didn't work. Let's try it again. Yikes. how did I survive that? Okay. Crabs, this is getting ridiculous. Hey, Legend is live. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hey, Dimension X. Welcome in also. Hope your Sunday's going well. Okay, crabs, stay away from me. Alright, now I think we should be set. There we go. Water walk is a go. That's a key. Wait, no, we don't want that. I'm so used to going to the hobo first. But if I've got the water walk here, you can actually, if you have the moon pearl, you can swim and get these. But without the moon pearl, you have to use a water walk. A sequence broken sword and shield. Hello. Okay, that was beautiful. Yeah, I will, like, this is the first time I have never, like, there's been other times when I've been like, I have no interest in watching that game, but then I end up watching it anyway. And this time I never turned it on, don't know what's happening, don't care what's happening. Other TR small. So I do have to remember this. Well, actually, technically it doesn't really matter if a sword, unless this is my first sword, it being blocked by flippers doesn't really make that big of a difference. Do have plenty of money to go sequence break Zora, though. So we're gonna head over here and do that. That was so close. That crab would have been a big death. Okay, just a piece of heart, so... In the light world, Zora area is going to be completely done here. Still have catfish in the dark world, but I'm not really worried about that at this point. Listen to that beautiful tank. The shield is putting in work. Come on, homie fish. No, wait, this isn't homie fish. Zora is the scam fish. Homie fish is catfish. I'm a big fan of catfish. Catfish gives me nice things. Say, normally I'd go right to escape right now, but I want to activate that flute. Nothing wrong with Bookworm and Gamer. Okay. Got escape, we got the first check in Aga 1. Oh, yeah, the cape, that's right. The cape does get us into Aga Tower. But first, let's sequence break the old man. Can't see. There we go. I've seen people do this without the sword, like using hookshot and stuff, and that's remarkable to me. Like, I can do most dark rooms, like the Aga, I can't, I mean, I killed with if I pull up a map, I can do, like, I pulled up a map a couple seeds ago for, what was it? For the Darkroom and Pod, and to make sure I had the right order, and, like, I can do the Turtle Rock one without a problem, if I can see, but for some reason I never, without being able to see, I can't remember what order to hold the buttons in. But I was able to do the pod dark room and that. I've done Dark Mire before once with no map, and that was a whole ball of fun. Wish I had hook shot. I want a hook speed. Okay, so we don't need that. I could check the hint tile, but I'm not going all the way through there for one hint tile. This is a custom. This track right here is from a game called Astalon. I've actually got Ganon's Tower is another track from this. The track I put in Ganon's Tower is the one I actually wanted to have for the Light World. But after I listened to it again, I'm like, this one goes a little too hard for just being in the general Light World, so I swapped the tracks out. But if you like Metroidvania type games like Super Metroid, Symphony of the Night, that kind of thing, look up Astalon. It's like a pixel style game, and I absolutely loved it. Actually, trying to figure out if that's something, like, if I did, I'd love to play that on stream again. Because I played it off stream, but I have a feeling that would be like, there's a lot of, well, at least the first playthrough I did. Maybe second time it wouldn't be as long. But it took me a long time. Actually, first, let's go, maybe one of these 3 items will be another sword or something that'll make first check at Ega 1 easier. And this track is from Mega Man X2. This is kind of, the MSU is kind of a mashup of different tracks that I like. 1, 2, 3. Alright, oh, Ganon's Tower. Any other compass would be good. Because this is a boss shuffle, so compasses will tell me what the boss is before I actually go in. At least I think it's a boss shuffle. Maybe I screwed that up and it's not, but it should be. My tracker is set up to be a boss shuffle, so... I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal. If I mess that up, then I just don't pay attention to that piece. At this point, if there's nothing here... I mean, I'm gonna sequence break Dark Cross. We've got Agina, we've got Saha's Closet, and I'd really prefer not to do a dip into Eastern at this point. Though the Eastern Big is there, that gives us 5 items, and the Eastern Big being so early could mean that the Eastern Big chest actually does have what we're looking for. Useless. The map of Hyrule Castle in the basement. That is why would they have that locked up in a cell? Like, why is the guard protecting a map? I guess maybe they don't want people to have the plans for it or something. Alright, to Dark Cross. And hopefully there'll still be a surviving snake there that I can kill myself with. Or right back to the front. Get down there. There we go, made it. All good. Got it. What are you doing, game? Well, granted, I can't do anything with that right now. Hey. Are there any more snakes in here? Is something gonna kill me? One more. What? Nope, don't touch the heart. Okay, we're gonna... There's got to be a snake up here. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder if it's kind of like... Yeah, like it's kind of like Princess Leia having the plans to the Death Star. Zelda took the plans to something they wanted to protect in Hyrule Castle. Ugh, this is not great. Actually, do I even have the magic to sneak through here? Oh, just made it. Hey, Gajan, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yep, once again, Mega Man X is in Hyrule. Aha! Uh-oh. Oh, happy Monday? Come on. Got him. Okay. What is in this one check? That's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, we're going to Eastern and... I think the Eastern Big being available right from the beginning... Well, not from the beginning, but being really early... Normally I just go... Because I don't tend to... I should be doing this stuff by density of checks. But a lot of times I just end up going to do Agina here just in case. Like if Agina happened... Well, no, Agina never would have a bow, and Agina never has anything useful. Well, let's find out what our green pendant is. Oh, that's Helena. She's like the... Aside from Lorelei, she's the channel mascot. When it's well, actually, I could re-enable those. Around Halloween, I'll have like she'll pop up in various points on the screen, and then it'll play like little ghost noises. Wow, it's like the whole Eastern care package here. Hey, Eastern's your green pendant. Oh, here's the big key for Eastern. Here's the map. Alright, so I'm thinking we're definitely going all the way through. I'm going to get all the non-boss checks out of Eastern. If we pull a bow, then we're going to clear it, but I doubt there's going to be a bow in here. Actually, that's a good question. What color is Hera in vanilla? Is Hera blue or red? Because Hera's a pendant too. So we've got green pendant Eastern and another pendant in Hera. I mean, it should be... They should have randomized all those. I just took the saved settings. But... That's definitely a little bit odd. Oh, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, this is a lot of Capcom music in this MSU. It's Mega Man, the whole base of this was all Ace Attorney tracks. Like, I took the Ace Attorney MSU and then just swapped things out here and there. I'd say probably maybe 40% of it is still Ace Attorney. Ooh. Alright, first pod small. So we still got 3 chances in here. I'm thinking that big chest is gonna be the important one. I really wish I've got to relearn how. I used to know how to do this room where there were just 2, where you just had to hit the skeleton, like 2 skeletons with pots, and then it'd be done. Oh, another one. Okay, 2 Ganon's Tower smalls. That's nice. With Ganon Hunts, Ganon's Tower is actually open right when you get to it. Oh wow, Pod has a piece of heart. That's incredible. Yep. We got that Eastern Big for a reason. I probably should have waited to do Hookshot Cave. I mean, to go up into the mountain and stuff, because now we've got access to Spiral and Paradox. Get in there. Here's okay, it's red and vanilla. Thank you. Trying to remember. I think, was it red or blue? The tracker doesn't tell you the difference between those because as far as the game, the randomizer is concerned, it doesn't really matter. Oh, the map will tell me. When we leave here, I'll just check the map. The map to desert. Are you kidding me? This is... Oh, well, now we're going to find out if things are randomized. And we can hook speed. Actually, no, we can't. Well, we can hook speed a little bit. Yeah, it's blue. Okay. And desert is a blue crystal. So it was French vanilla. Oh, well, I got like 3 steps worth of hook speed in there. Okay, we're just gonna walk around. Go away, Dead Rocks. Hey, Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Enjoy the Misadventures of Laura Part 3. Trip to the Cave Edition. See, so we got 7 items here, 1 in Spiral, and then if there's nothing here and there, it's got to be a Gina. I mean, a book would be nice, because then we've got... Well, no, I still need a fire source. There's a glove. And a hammer. Okay. All right. I like that. 2 very good items in Paradox. The glove opens up the 3 checks in the sewer. Actually, I think that's my first... That's technically my first sword. My the hammer's my first actual weapon. Because the sword came from a sequence break. Okay, we got Desert Small and Desert Big. Let's get into Desert. Book, please. 1 book. Actually, I've got the hook shot. I've got bombs. No fire source for Hera Basement. Hey, 1-inch biceps, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. Seed is going... It's been pretty surprisingly good so far. Alright, that's just $100. Don't need it. Get out of my way, Deadrock. No, I'll come back for that. Odds are it's not going to be a fire source or a Hera Big. Alright, Hera, we can sequence break this, assuming I don't get myself soft locked on Hera Pot. Lorelei, you've already completely covered me in cat litter dust. Half magic, very good safety. Wait a minute. That didn't reach. Well, I'm using all my all my bombs now. That's not good. Why did I walk over there? Oh no! I said I wanted the book. Not out of Mimic Cave, though. Oh, my Moon Pearl. Okay, that's Dark World access now. Turns out going to Hera was a good idea. Just open that while we're here. Got it. It's... Yeah, I think I just jinxed it. Yeah. I really, really want... Oh, wait. No, we're just gonna go down and get that one check. I was really hoping that the book would be anywhere, like, somewhere early. Well, I mean, that's not a hint, but I love that. Like, I wanted the book to be somewhere I... Because the game gave me the desert big and the desert small already. I'm like, okay, desert's gonna be... Oh, who's the boss here? Can we even beat the boss? Ugh. Actually, this should be... interesting. Oh, wait, I got a hammer. Let's try Hammer Moth. But I was really hoping I could go and just clear desert, but then I also keep forgetting this is a boss shuffle. Smack. 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 Oh, that was really easy. Okay, we are less than 31 minutes in, and we have our first Triforce piece. And Lorelei is happy. Aren't you, sweetie? No, that was more cat litter. How do you, like, I wonder if it's because the air is so dry or something that her fur just attracts the cat litter out of the litter box when she brings it to me. Oh, geez, I could technically do Spike Cave right now. Ow, ow, Lorelei, you're digging. She's like scrambling to stay on my lap because she's falling, and she does that by digging her claws into my legs. Oh, actually, with the half magic, maybe Spiral Cave wouldn't be that... Spike Cave wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I should be saving this to when I go to Dark Death Mountain. But... actually, no, then I'd have to save and quit again to get out of there. So let's just try to do it now. And if something like that that's usually not available for me until late game is available this early, that makes me awfully suspicious. And I do have I have three Turtle Rock big keys, so I've got more than enough big keys to get through to Mimic Cave if we can get onto that side of Dark Death Mountain. Hey Clint, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. Make this worth it. That is not worth it. That is just a waste. Oh, that's right. We still got the sanctuary checks. I mean, the basement, the sewers, that's what I'm talking about. And I still have not went to Gina yet. I'm trying to hold off on that until I can get to Desert. But that could be a glove and a mirror, or... At least I know now that I've got to try to get into Turtle... As soon as the game gives me Turtle Rock, I gotta go. Okay, pod. Bombs. Bombs. This is a open boots 10-12 Ganon hunt with Key Sanity and boss shuffle. Basically another whole mashup. Everything, it's like Inverted Supreme without the inverted. Why am I going this way first? I should have went by Hype Cave. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I want to go to Hype Cave first. That's a lot of stuff there, and maybe it'll get me into Thieves or something like that. Or get me more of Skull Woods. Plus, I can basically get myself unlimited money at the arrow game. Alright, Johnny, we had a 10 out of 10 a couple seeds ago. Jeez. It was like a sword, hook shot, a glove, and something else. Okay, compass for swamp, that's not bad. A lamp, there we go, that's some hype. Another key to pod. Small to mire. And ether, I'll give you like a solid 6.5 there, Johnny. Unfortunately, that lamp gives us the second check in Castle Tower, which I'm not very fond. I mean, it's not that hard to get to. It's pretty close. Skull Woods and Turtle Rock are our red crystals. Okay. Alright, so we've got Stumpy and Dig Game left. I mean, that lamp was nice. I really like finding the lamp. Stumpy is, as always... Well, not always. Stumpy's better than Agina. But still, that was pretty bad. At this point, I don't think I need to go play the arrow game. And that's easy money, but I don't think I... Well, we'll see how bad the dig game robs us. Good start. Alright, we should break even here. Skull Woods. Alright, that's enough. We technically broke even. Just an awful, awful small key. I already had one. I don't need a second one. Part of me is like, hey, go check out the second... Well, actually, this might not be a bad time to do the second check in Castle Tower. Because I'm not going to go back there ever. And I'm going to probably end up checking that because this is Key Sanity anyway. So once again, we're changing our mind. Instead of going to the Village of Outcasts. If this wasn't Key Sanity, I'd be going straight to the Village of Outcasts right now. But since it is, and I usually end up checking most of the game here in this mode anyway, why not utilize that second Castle Tower small and see what it wants us to... If there was actually something there. Ooh, I can see what the stun prize is. Four bombs, that's a good stun prize. I really like that stun prize. Alright. Was this worth it, or was this just a red herring? Not worth it. Well, I mean, I guess that's... having the extra cash is good. Alright, what am I going to get distracted with on the way to the Dark World now? I think we'll do our normal Dark World route here, go straight up and get everything that we can out of Skull Woods. Come back, check out Bumper Cave, Bumper Ledge, and then go and do Outcasts and Front Four of Thieves. And by then, we'll hopefully have our next set of progression. Otherwise, we've got Catfish, Pyramid Ledge, and 3 keys worth of pod. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, CRPG. Enjoy your dinner. Hope you have a good rest of the night. Alright. Smash. The only thing that gives me a little bit of concern is this stupid Gibdo room. I hate Gibdos. I also don't like those things. Really glad I sequence broke that sword, because doing this part with no sword would just be all... Get away from me. Uh-oh. Okay, you two stay on that side. Uh-oh. There, take that, wall master. You're not... The wall masters think they're as cool as thing. They're not. They're dumb. Oh, okay. It's not a bad place to find the big key to Skull Woods. I haven't tried it, but I did pre-order it, and I have it, but I just haven't tried it yet. I have so many games in the backlog, and I always just keep coming back to, like, this. Oh, we just got one item out of here. Like, I tend to just do the same things. I really do, like, I'd like to go, like, do, well, there's not a lot of more modern games that I play. Like, I'd like to go back to 7 Days to Die again. Because I love 7 Days to Die. But I'm kind of waiting for 2.0. There we go. The Compass to Thieves. Alright, that's not bad. It's like there's so many things you want to do, but then when it comes time to actually sit down, I always go to what I'm comfortable with. Which is probably not a terrible thing. It's not like I'm one of those huge people that can do whatever. I'm more of a retro gaming person. Wait. 6. 1, 2. Gibdos. Oh crap. Okay, we'll just let you death warp me back. So you got 1 in the back, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Yep, 6. We got 6. All right. Perfect. Now we can just leave. So was there really anything worth... Yes, I don't think the back of Skull had anything. Which really isn't surprising. I mean, now we gotta watch out for the 3 hearts worth of damage Murderdactyls. Why am I on this side? Okay, map. We're not gonna worry about that. Hey, now it's to the Village of Outcasts. Oh, and... Oh, Magic Bat. The powder gives us Magic Bat. Question is, do I... Actually, I could flute to 3 and do Magic Bat pretty quickly if there's nothing in this little loop. The flute makes that a lot easier. Just go and do a quick one-off check. Another map. We already knew what Skull Woods was. That's a red. That is not helpful. Compass to desert, alright. I'm waiting for that one item that really sets the whole tracker green. Well, not the whole thing, but because right now there is not a lot of green left. Hey, Landmo, this is a very easy boss to beat. Once we find that big key. Because with the nice thing about a boss shuffle, you don't have to go and do all the stuff in the back of Thieves Town if you don't want to. You have the option of basically just going blind. You don't have to take blind to the boss room or anything. You can just go right into the boss room, and it's right there. So we just got another fetch quest with that mushroom. Agina is still sitting out there. I mean, Agina could still be something. There we go. I mean, that wasn't a whole lot, but still. Actually, now this makes it very easy to go and get, to go and do Magic Bat. Then we've got a couple mirror checks that are up in the, yeah, I've got mirror checks galore that I can do. Why am I going in here? Well, not mirror checks galore, but there's a handful. And the flute means I don't have to really feel bad about skipping a bunch of stuff on the way, that what I normally get on Smith Chain. Oh, big key. Alright, game, you're not funny. That is not even a little bit funny. Now I really want the Thieves small, because this is still so early. That if I'm gonna go and beat the boss in Thieves, I want to get... That Thieves big makes me want to go get as much as I can out of the basement too, just because there's not really a ton left. So we're just gonna do these 2 mirror checks. Hope I get insanely lucky. And then we're gonna go finish up Thieves. Which I think we do everything but the base. We do everything but the big chest. Because there's still a lot left. Oh, another big key. Oh, well, that's not necessarily required, but having the ice big before you go into ice is always useful. It's another thing, like, I'm so nervous about going into Thieves right now because I don't have the Thieves small and I don't want to leave anything behind. Wait. Idea. So I've still got the mushroom turn, and I'm gonna mirror right in front of Thieves Town. Take the flute, go drop off the mushroom, hope for the best, and then flute back to 3, and then we can go right into Thieves. Whoops. And I've got a bottle of red and a bottle of blue, so I don't think I necessarily need to buy a new potion. There's still things like there's Pyramid Ledge and Catfish that are still open, but right now let's go for the peace and hope we don't need to go back into... Well, one nice thing about the 1012 is, unless it's a required item like a Flippers or a Samaria or something like that, or a... I mean, it could potentially, a bow might not really hurt if it was there. But a lot of things that could be down in that big chest in the Basement of Thieves are things that is something that I could potentially skip. Like, it could be a big key or a small key that's blocking progression, but... Just wish I could go mode this. If I was go moding this, we'd just be going right into that room and beating the boss, but with how little there is left right now to check, I feel like, and the fact that it gave us the Thieves' Bag, I've got to follow this through and get get the other items out of here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So when we're done with this, we'll have all but one item. And yeah, if I didn't sequence break that sword, I would be doing this all without a sword. Yeah, Lanmo could be beaten without a sword. Moth can be beaten with... So yeah, my weapon right now would be a hammer. I would be doing all this with hammer. I'd have to be doing like... Oh no, you can't like... With the sword, you can pull out the sword and run. You can't do that with an item dash. I don't think anything takes damage. You're holding the hammer up. Smack. Just a compass to Eastern. Okay, so there really was nothing that we needed in here. So I don't have the key. But we can still get our second Triforce piece. I hate this fight with, even with Master Sword, this one feels like it takes forever. And doing this with the hammer would... I mean, the hammer does temper damage, but I feel like the hitbox on the hammer would be a big problem for this. How are you not dead yet, worms? Uh-oh. There we go, one left. 20 minutes later. That is how, when you have the compass, it tells you how many items you've got. Like, there's 8 total items in Thieves Town, and that's saying now I have 7 out of the 8. Before I got the crystal from the boss, it was 6. So that helps you keep track of how many items you've got. No, I should have went and got Cave 45 there. That was a big dumb. Actually, let's do that now. And I'm gonna check a Gina too, because that's a Sphere 0 check, and it's really just kind of screaming at me right now. That ugly green spot, green mark on the... Well, normally that's not it's not an ugly spot, but when it's a Gina, you don't want to do it. I'm gonna die. Alright, so that is completely unnecessary. Now remember, yeah, it's a really cool thing. Like, I love having the compass in dungeons just because I don't have to worry about forgetting to track something, because I don't use auto trackers. But not because I don't agree with them, it's because, okay, well, doesn't open anything up, but that could be worth something. But like, I don't use auto track, I don't have an auto tracker. I shouldn't say, I have an FX pack, but I do not know how to... I've tried following, like, the guides and everything to get the auto tracker working, and it just doesn't want to. So it's probably just some user error on my part, like most things are. At least that's what I assume. Hey, Coconut, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I did plug it in, yeah. Like, I put the version of the firmware and everything on there, and it was just like, nope, we don't want to work. And it'd be really nice, because right now I have to take the SD card out, I have to plug it into a USB drive on my desktop, plug that in, and then that's how I have to put a new seat on every time. And it's really irritating. Hitting it could possibly work. Nope. Okay, so we've got 3 spots left. We have Pyramid Ledge, we have Catfish, and we have Pod with 3 keys. And going into Pod for progression is something that always makes me nervous. I think I'll actually save and quit from Catfish. Oh, that could be it. I don't know if the cable I'm using is data or not. It could just be like a normal USB one. That might explain a lot. I would have never thought of that in a million years. Thank you for that suggestion. I will have to make sure I can get I'm guessing I could get one of those on like Amazon or something. Just to make sure it's one that's a data one. Get out of the way. Well, actually, yeah, it would be quicker to just save and quit after this, because I can flute to 5 and take that into Pod. But that's okay. Homie Fish is going to come through for us. Homie Fish has the progression. Do you agree, Lorelei? What are you staring at, sweetie? There's nothing over there. That's just the, well, right now she's looking at my, one of my prized possessions, my Freddy Krueger glove signed by Heather Langenkamp. And now she's coming back over here. Alright, Homie Fish, let's see the goods. I'm okay with that. Compass. Alright, come on, sweetie. Over here. Oh, I didn't want to... Oh, that's fine. I'll just have to pick these up. I was hoping to go to the old man so I could just get a quick refill and then flute, but this is fine. Alright, I just saved and quit in case a save scum is necessary. Oh, and if it's not in the first check, Then I'm gonna have to do the whole thing where I have to use an extra key to open the main entrance. And it's like, how far can I go in here? Whereas if you can skip going, if you have the bow and you can go in through the right side, it takes longer, but you don't need an extra key. And since I don't know how to hammer jump, which I really do need to learn one of these days. I need 5 keys instead of the 4. I used to have the 1-2 Freddy's Coming For You song as a bit alert, but whenever someone would use it, I'd get a copyright notice. Like, not a strike, but like I'd have to mute that part of the video if I wanted to monetize it. Because that little clip means that they get all, like, everything from that video. Oh. Never fails. Pod always has one of its own keys. Hey, Chaser, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope you're enjoying being a lightning rod. Colin Mockery is probably one of the funniest people that will ever live. At least I think so. Ryan Stiles is another. Yeah, the original Who's Line cast is just hilarious. Oh, not even going to work early tomorrow. I'm very jealous of that. I still have to get up and go into work. I save scummed. This is fine. That was not the play. Okay, so I only got 2 keys left now. See, if I could hammer jump, I could just sneak in through the wall here, through the broken wall right by this chest, and then I wouldn't need that extra key. Okay, so I've got 2 items back there. Then we've got 1 there. So I think going into the one with 2 is probably the right option, but one of these 2 is going to have it. I said one of these 2 is going to have it. There it is. So that gives us 1 more key over there on Lake Hylia Island, and that gives us Swamp. And we did get that early Swamp key. Actually, I'm going to save this. No. I should have saved that key, because now I have to find another one to beat this boss. Oh, who's the boss in here anyway? Vitreous. Oh, you have a suite? Well, a suite for a sporting event, as long as it's, like, it's a smaller group, that's something I can do. Well, in theory. Actually, no, I think I'd still hate dealing with all the people and the traffic. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, if I could get to, like, I'd have to get there before anyone else was there. So I wouldn't, and then I'd have to stay after. I should have saved that extra small key. Because then if we got the big key, That would be one more crystal. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. I mean, it's possible that the key right here on Lake Hylia Island is just another pod. I'd actually kind of feel good if that was the case. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about tracking that down anymore. Pod? Nice. Well, it's nice to have, especially if I might have to do the bomb jump. Having a small key to ice is very useful. A Vitrious or something? Vitreous? I usually just shorten it to Vitty. V-I-T-T-Y. The first thing I found in this seed was the Swamp Palace Small. Best small key in the entire game. We don't have the Swamp Big, but we do have the compass. Oh, this finally puts that first sword in logic. So now I can logically have a sword at the 1 hour 6 minute mark. That's just terrible. Like, I'm really glad that I sequence broke that though. At this point, no, I can't even get into Ice Palace yet until I get the Titan's mitts. But if the mitts are in here and there's nothing else, the game is requiring a Samaria-less Ice Palace. I mean, I do know the bomb jump, I do have one small key, so that makes it at least, it's still, you lose about a minute and a half with the bomb jump versus icebreaker. Okay, so this is our last pendant. Alright, is this a boss I can even beat? Moldorm, yes it is. Alright, so we are going all the way through. We will get our third Triforce piece. So far this has been an incredibly linear seed. Like, there hasn't really been much as far as different things that are available. But yeah, I do have Bombos, so that would get me into ice. Specky Clip. Okay, so this is item 3. Ow. Well, I got the hammer, we got plenty of health. The Law of Chaser will be in effect. Something good will be in Ice Palace. I'm assuming I'm gonna get in there at some point. That's right, with this, the fighter's sword can't actually reach. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. Oh, crap. I don't have a lot of bombs left. So I cannot be screwing up this diver down. Looks good. Perfect. 5 swordless bosses? That sounds like absolute butt. And I don't even like doing bosses without the Master Sword. Just because it's got the better reach. Like, Helmasaur at this point would be a huge problem because the Fighter Sword's range is so terrible. And I can never really get in there with the hammer properly. I don't have a bow. The best item in the game. Hey, Shoyero, if I'm pronouncing that right, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. This is a link to the past. It's a link to the past randomizer. I've got all the bosses shuffled. The keys can be anywhere, and instead of just getting crystals, you have to get a Triforce piece at the end of each dungeon. You have to collect 10 out of 12. Moldorm, Blind, Armos Knights, Helmasaur, and Sword... Oh, well, I guess Swordless Cold Stare isn't awful if you've got Fire Rod. Still not great, but... If you don't have the Fire Rod... I need bombs. There we go. Another small key. Hyrule Castle. That is absolutely useless. Uh-oh. There's the mitts. And just in time for ice, that's what made everything turn green. Now we're getting somewhere. And Ganon's Tower is open. Ganon's Tower is great for this because you can get so much. So you've got the Ice Palace big. So now we've got desert. We've got ice. We've got at least one... Well, one that wouldn't be very fun to get with Ice Armos with no bow and no Burna. Yeah, the Link to the Past is one of my favorite games ever, and the randomizer is just kind of like a new game every time. It's very addictive. Right, there's our third piece. Well, desert is fully clearable at this point. So we're gonna head over to desert. Get that out of the way. We've also got Mire Shed. And checkerboard. And what is our medallion? Ether. We can also dip into Mire, but there's no way I'm doing that right now. Oh, we can get the book. The book is open. Yep, Hera... Actually, I beat Hera already. I did Hera Pot, so you can... If you have hookshot and bombs, you can actually... Or technically the flipper, the boots and hookshot works too. You can actually glitch yourself into one of the pots in the first room, and you don't need the big key, so... I didn't have a fire source at that point. So I also couldn't do the basement, so I have the big chest and Hera basement left there, but I'm hoping the game doesn't put anything in either of those. Yeah, Ganon's Towers, I gotta go up to Ganon's Tower soon too. But ice, I believe, is also fully clearable, depending on the boss. I don't have the compass for ice. I have the bosses shuffled, so the compass will actually tell me what boss is where. Well, what boss is in that specific dungeon. see. So Trinex is some... I can't beat Trinex no matter... Because if that shows up... Oh, yeah, yeah, I can get Ether Tablet up there. I can also get Bombo's Tablet when we get the book. I don't want to go into Turtle Rock yet. Because I know the book is in Mimic Cave. One of the Sahasrara's telepathic tile things are hints in this. So it's telling me, hey, this this item is here, and the book is in Mimic Cave. And I really don't want to do that. I don't want to go into Hera right now. But the book would be nice to have. Alright, so we got nothing from Desert. Oh, I forgot to check the boss. Yeah, there's like a tracker that keeps track of everything. It's basically a necessity. Oh boy, okay, I've got a bottle of blue and a bottle of red. I don't even know if can Fighter's Sword spins even damage Cold Stare? Or am I going to be relying on nothing but the hammer? I'll give this one try, and if it doesn't work and I die miserably, I'll come back and do this later. It doesn't take long to get through this section of desert. This is not a good loadout for Cold Stare. Uh-oh. Kind of boxed in here. I wonder... That worked. Uh-oh. Okay, now we'll go back to the hammer. Hopefully I'll be able to get at least one of these puffs out of the way. I think I can take one more hit. Nope, we can't take one more hit. Okay. Kind of want to go back and try that again now. Just got to make sure hopefully I can find enough magic. I'll probably have to use my bottle of blue. It's not like I have a money shortage. So that's good to remember. 3 hearts, even with blue mail. I thought it would only do 2. Ow. Lorelei, not now. Come here. Come here. This is probably going to end horribly, but I have to try it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my, Wait, I didn't even need to use those. Crap. Well. Let's try it again. Oh, thanks for the jump scare chaser. Oh, you weren't supposed to separate.
I'm drowning in cool air.
Oh boy. I'm drowning in cold stairs. Which they are kind of like Cool Whip. Oh boy. Okay. If I can just get rid of one of them, this will become exponentially easier. Lorelei, can you sit still, please? Please, Lorelei, just sit still. Just until this is done. Alright, one down.
Bad day. Bad.
This is definitely a bad day. I completely agree with Buffy. Got him! And that is piece number 4. That was intense. Thanks for the GGs. That was ridiculous. Okay, now we're gonna go buy potions. I'm gonna buy 2 more blues. Actually, I'm gonna grab those bombs too. Yeah, Ice Palace should be fully clearable here. Oh, cat vomiting would definitely, I can hear that from like 3 rooms away. If there was some way to do like a channel point redemption for Zelda dropping a dead mouse on my foot, that would also do it. That actually happened while I was streaming, like, probably 2021. Oh, man. I guess we're going to Meyer before we go over to Ganon's Tower. And that's nice that I know that, but... I was playing the 2017 Friday the 13th game with my friends in the Halloween verse, and Zelda started, I think they call the term chittering, like chat, but with an I. And she was just going nuts, and I thought there was a spider or something, and I looked down and nope, she had dropped a dead mouse on my foot. Thankfully I was wearing slippers. Okay, another GT small. But that was one of the worst things. Absolutely hated that. Oh, boss. We don't know who this boss is. If it's vitreous, I could possibly do bombs. But there's only... a boss can only repeat twice. And I know there's a vitreous in pod. We still have not seen a Trinex yet, and this is one of the boss rooms Trinex can be in. Try that again. Nope. Okay, what's going on here? I really need to learn the setup where you don't have to reset. There's one where you just keep swinging your sword and it works. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. You're supposed to be holding down and right, but not going down. There we go. There, finally, like 19th try. But now we're in the nice item dense areas. One of these days, I'll just do the bomb jump for you, Chaser, and just bypass Samaria, even though that's horrible to say. I think it caused me a very small amount of physical pain to even say that. That's 4. And I don't want to do the gauntlet with this loadout either. This is a really bad item loadout. We're trying to go into well, Ganon's Tower's probably got swords. Another bottle of blue. Excellent. Actually, no. I have another key. No, no, no. Okay, that's better. If you've got the key, use it to go get iced tea. I mean, it definitely is good to be able to do the bomb jump. That was actually the first piece of tech in this game that I learned, was the Ice Palace bomb jump. And it's very useful. It's it was the only way to get through ice without doing it the whole loopy way that the game intends you to do. I'm gonna push the block. All right. The moment of truth. Is this going to be a beatable boss, or is this going to be horrible? I don't want to see another cold stare. I also don't want to see Vitreous. Or Trinex. This is going to be awful. I should have bought more bombs. Oh boy. Geez, you can't even... A normal sword swing with the fighter's sword won't even damage these things. Where are my swords? Geez, and Vitreous when itself is one of those bosses that just takes forever when you're... Like, if you don't have arrows. Even, like, even the butter sword takes a while. Hey Otter, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh boy. That is really close. If I would have died there, that would have been very, very sad. Yeah, thankfully I can just kind of sit off to the side here. Oh, that one almost got me. Come on. Why is it taking so long? Who left? One eyeball to go. Okay. This is going to be the hard part. Gotta stay up and to the left to give myself the best chance with the hitbox. Let's readjust. Yikes. That was really close. Okay, that was two really well... I earned those two pieces. Oh, that was horrible. Can you imagine using like a sledge-o-matic, a hammer, just squishing an eyeball over and over again? Oh, that was disgusting. I said, I feel like I earned those. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I'm gonna go buy 5 more replacement bombs. Now I can fill up my bombs there. And where's our other Vitreous? Odd. Okay. I gotta go buy my blue potions again. The likes? I think I'm going to do Smith Chain quick. Because then after Smith Chain, Smith Chain is not that bad when you've got Flute and Glove and Mitts. So I can get that. I can do that. I can get the hammer pegs. Then we'll unfortunately have to dip into Mire without the Mire Big because it told us the big key to Ganon's tower was in there. Hopefully it's not in the big chest and I'm not just wasting my time on that, but then if it is, assuming the key to Evil's Bane is Ganon's tower, I believe it is. But if that is Ganon's tower, then I can technically do GT Basement, but what am I going to kill Ice Armos with? Oh, the, what are those called? They look like a pumpkin. Oh, small key. Yeah, that's all 4 Turtle Rock Smalls. I need another pod one, though. What are the name of those guys that... Pickets. Pickets are the name of the guys that steal your shield. At least that's what Homewrecker called them. I'm assuming that's... I mean, maybe that's just like a nickname that his community does. Yeah, you can... There's 4 sword upgrades. I just unfortunately have not found any of the other 3. So I'm still sitting on the starting sword right now. I would really like to see another one. Okay. So I'll go grab this. I could really use another sword right now. Especially if I'm going to be going into Mire and Ganon's Tower and Turtle Rock. With the fighter's sword. I mean, I guess an extra heart is kind of nice for going into these places, but you know what else is nice? A sword. Maybe red mail. Oh, good. I think I despawned the, Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, no, that's a fireball. Never mind. I thought that was the murder dactyl. It wasn't. The golden sword, you can find it. It's basically the game, they call it progressive swords. There's 4 swords that are placed among the 216 checks. And the first one you find is fighters, second one upgrades you to master, third gives you tempered, and fourth gives you butter sword. So I've just been really unlucky with that item layout so far. Oh, who's the boss in here? Trinex, so we couldn't even do this if we wanted to, unless we happen to come across the big key to Mire and the ice rod and the fire rod all in here. Which would be a lot considering Ganon's Tower Big is also supposed to be in here. Yep, there is actually, Looking for Giants made a Jason sprite for this. She also made a Freddy Krueger. There's so many different sprites you can use, it's awesome. Alright, here we go. Sword? Okay, that's actually, I'm okay with that. Now if I get the pod big, we can go and beat pod. Even though that's another Vitreous. Oh, no, I got 15 bombs this time. If I have to go do Vitreous again, I think I'll just go and buy, like, 20 bombs. Ganon's Tower? Yep. Alright. That's what I came in here for, but if I'm already here... Might as well get the other 4. Whoops. Oh man, I forgot. I'm doing a cutscene without the fire rod is just awful. Item 3. There we go. Okay, totally worth it. So glad we went in here. Now, if the boss to pod is beatable, we can also clear pod. I mean, pod, Eastern. That's going to depend on what the boss in there is. But that bow also means we can definitely get the piece out of the basement in Ganon's Tower. Ice Armos is very doable with a bow. This will be item 4. That actually gives us quite a bit more in pod, too. We've got 2 checks on the right side with that bow. We still need to be able to beat pod, so we gotta find the big key. I will say this, Juice Town had the juice. And there's still more juice to be had in here. We still got Lobby Chest and the, I don't know what they call the other one. So 2 more items in here before we bail. So both bows were in... Okay, Vitreous is no problem now. Both bows sitting in Mire. That is incredible. Ganon's Tower Big, 2 bows. Alright, well, let's keep this going. Let's get more juice. Yeah, Vitreous in pod, no problem now. Alright, so that doesn't really help us, but that's fine. The only boss we cannot beat right now is Trinex. I mean, another Cold Stare would be a royal pain because silvers don't work on it, but... See, I believe... Can I climb? It'd probably be easier if I had, like, I used to put the tracker, like, my actual tracker that would show me different things, like the stuff I haven't done yet. And that makes it a little easier to follow. But it also, there wasn't a lot of room for that in the overlay. But yeah, right now, I know I have the compass to Eastern Palace, so I can check who the boss is, and it's blind. Because the compass, and I have all the boss. Normally in the randomizer, the bosses aren't shuffled. I just set this seed up to shuffle the bosses. And you don't know what the boss is when you walk into the boss room unless you have the compass. So the compass tells me that, okay, this is blind, and I can beat that. Oh, are those the turtles in the... Are they like the golden red turtles? Or are those... No, those aren't Helmosaurs. Bad Stalfos. Let's see, so this will be Triforce piece number 6. Then I think it's Dark Death Mountain and Ganon's Tower. Actually, probably, well, I'll do the Dark Death Mountain checks first. I'm not going to go into Turtle Rock yet. I mean, I've got all 4 smalls. So that would get all the way down to Laser Bridge. But without having the big, that just really doesn't make me that excited to go for Turtle Rock right now. No big key for Turtle Rock yet. Hey. One nice thing about the cape is if you grab onto the wall while you're invisible and pull, it doesn't use your magic. Oh, that opened up Ped. Oh, okay. Oh, Biggie Smalls, yeah. Hey, Robert, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, and, okay, we've got Green Pendant turn-in that I'm right here for, and I'm kind of tempted to go blind pull Ped right now, too. Yep, I'm both, I simul-stream on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. Like, Twitch has the channel points and stuff. I hope YouTube eventually does something to make the... Like, they're very bare bones on the emotes and stuff like that. But I'm hoping they try to do more to catch up. My favorite band is called Within Temptation. They're symphonic rock. And then I'd probably say Shinedown and Breaking Benjamin. Do like Avenged Sevenfold a lot. Generally, like, symphonic or alternative rock are my go-tos. Line pull. Sword. Let's see it. Sword. That was not a sword. Oh, Tool and Primus, very good. Primus, there was Les Claypool. Was he their bassist, or am I thinking of something else? As soon as you said Primus, the name Les Claypool popped into my head. And I have no idea if there's a reason for that. Okay, that is right. Oh, awesome. Like, I have no idea why that stuff like that will pop into my head on occasion. No, this will still work. Oh, that's right. He is behind South Park. I remember I was 15 when that show came out, and it was one of the greatest things ever. I still remember the whole thing about who was Cartman's dad. They made I still remember the commercials they had for that, like the voice of the guy, that voiceover guy. We're not actually going in here right now. There's so much more in Ganon's Tower. Come on. Let's see a sword. Or two swords, how about? Super Bunny, two swords. Don't care for that. Alright, we got 4 items here in Hookshot Cave. Worthless. Well, the Meyer Big gets us 1 check, but without those rods, can't really do anything with that. Oh, good old Terrence and Phillip. I think Ugly Owl actually has a Terrence and Phillip emote. Alright, lots of good stuff to do in here. Yep, there it is. Such a great emote. This is the track I was talking about 2 hours ago. Hey Fred, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Or it might be, is it Monday there? A shovel? Okay, that is incredibly rude. As much as I don't like this, we're just gonna... Oh, Sunday, okay. I read discounted as disconnected. And I was like, oh no. That was... I mean, if the shovel turns out to be a sword, that's great, because I could be on 8 Triforce pieces here, depending on this... Well, no. Landmo 2 is always Trinex. Actually, Trinex could be on ice here. I've only seen one Trinex, and there could be a second one. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, South Park said so many things that were just surprising that they'd get away with it. Actually, I'm gonna grab this just for the sake of having the compass be a little more accurate. Oh, this one's definitely not going to be before 2 hours. Got way too much left to do. You know what? If you're going to be that way, we're just going to burn you all. It started out really nice. The first check I got was the Swamp Small, which I love seeing in Key Sanity. And then it kind of... My first sword was logically about an hour into the seed, well, my first and only sword so far. It was in Waterfall Cave, and I did a sequence break at the start with Water Walk, and I didn't get the flippers until about an hour in. It was bad. And I'd really like to get another sword. I don't want to be in sword mode. Especially since I'm gonna try to do the climb and get the other piece out of here. Assuming I can get the one out of the basement. Which is still very iffy right now. And the way this looks, maybe this seed is just gonna say you're not gonna do anything that is behind Trinex. Actually, no, I'd have to have the fire rod. Well, not necessarily, but the fire rod is keeping me out of Skull Woods. So yeah, the fire rod is gonna have to show up eventually. There's the ice rod. There's the TR Big. The Swamp Big. I really wish that ice rod was fire. But that Turtle Rock Big is nice, because we're right up by Turtle Rock, and now I can at least pull everything I can out of there. Oh, well that works too. That's one way to get around it. Oh, wait, that didn't work. Sneak. I am so glad I didn't forget about this chest. A sword. Ow. Okay, that was rude. Now you get to go into the abyss and fall forever. Okay, now I feel more comfortable trying the gauntlet, at least. Not Trinex. Okay, Argus is fine. I mean, it's not great, but we can work with this. Hey, come back here. Okay, maybe we won't do it that way. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Hey. Come back here. Oh, don't take your puff back. Wait, I don't even have to kill it? Piece number 7. Why am I even trying to leave this room this way? I guess we can grab some fairies. Wait a minute. I technically could try to bonk over and get the... I could try to bonk and get the right side chest. I think there's a, like, they call it Dark Magician or something. And then try to light all those with the, try to light everything with my, lamp. But I think we're just going to be leaving those behind right now. Alright, don't be Trinex and Landmo 2. If it's not Trinex, we can get our 8th piece. Possibly 9 out of Turtle Rock. And the Fire Rod would actually give us... Well, Fire Rod is go. I could actually leave and just do Mire and Swamp. But by that point, it's going to be high, and I'm going to be far enough along in here where is that really going to be the fastest way to do it? Yeah, I never knew that. Like, that room has so many weird little quirks, the ice boss room. Go. And I don't want to do a Master Sword Ganon either, but I've at least got half magic, 3 bottles. I mean, I am absolutely terrible at Phase 2 with Master Sword. Alright, moment of truth. Is Trinex gonna be blocking us from another one? Excellent, Moldorm. And I know Trinex can't be on the Moldorm 2 boss platform. That's most likely going to be Helmasaur, though. And that's going to be horrible. Helmasaur is not fun to see there. All right, here we go. Almost getting there. So after this, we'll just go straight back to Turtle Rock. Missed. Oh, I don't have the Fire Rod for here either. Wait, I did that wrong. Hold the phone. Come on, torches, go out, please. Actually, I don't think I think I can just relight them. This is going very poorly. I guess I can't relight them. Go. Made it. Easy. Never any doubt. Flawless. You gotta run. Perfect. Alright, TR compass, good to have. That was too far. Alright, so I know this can't be Trinex, so we're definitely getting this this piece. Mothula, okay. Alright, was kind of considering trying to go and do the Dark Magician stuff down there, but I feel like without the Fire Rod at this point, if the Fire Rod can't be locked back there. And the Fire Rod is the only thing keeping me from clearing this seed right now. We know the Fire Rod is not in Mimic Cave, that's the book, but we might need the book to get the Fire Rod. And this is Armos Knights. So depending... Whoops, that is not the Cane of Samaria. So depending... Like, if... Now, the Pod Big... Well, no, that could be Trinex. The Fire Rod 100% gives us go. The Pod Big is like Schrodinger's go. Because the Pod Big could get us to the boss, but it might not. We might not be able to beat Trinex there. Oh, I have to do the pokies without the Fire Rod. Wait a minute, how many hits do these things take? I hate pokies. Look at how clean that was. Beautiful. Actually, I have all 4 TR smalls, so we can get Lava Chest. And you know, putting the Fire Rod in Lava Chest would be very fitting. I am gonna have to go and get the book, too. You know what? I'm not gonna play with this Pokey. Unless this is, if this is the Fire Rod, we're skipping the book. No. But it was not. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully I won't forget to get that book. Oh, actually, no, I know Pod is Vitreous. So the Pod Big would also put us in go. So we're either Fire Rod or Pod Big. Fire Rod would send us to Skull Woods. Pod Big would send us back to Pod. I mean, technically, Fire Rod would also let us do, Mire. Because there's a Trinex in there, but I just go to Skull Woods. I think that's overall. Just going to the back of Skull is going to be a lot quicker. Fire Rod? Oh wait, no, I knew what that was. I knew that was the book. Yeah, after this, I should actually probably, if I don't have full go here, I should probably run back and check Ether Tablet. All right, tempered. Now that's nice. I like Pokemon, but not those Pokemons. If I had the Fire Rod, Pokies are no problem. Just one shot with the Fire Rod and boom, they're done. Swords, they're not as nice. Oh, the key to Thieves' Basement. That's something I really didn't want to see. Now that's another really long, isolated, out-of-the-way check that could well, I've got two go modes here. So even if that does have, like, the Fire Rod or the Pod Big, I could... Well, I mean, it's possible that both of my go modes are buried like that. Like, the Pod Big could be in Harmless Hellway, and I just picked the wrong one. Ow. Oh, Butter Sword. Okay, so now we suddenly have all the swords. Well, that's really, really gross. What did I just pick up? It said it was really, really gross. What was it? I already forgot. Was the hair big? So yeah, now I've got two checks. I've got Hera, and I might as well go do Hera when we're going to get Ether Tablet. Normally I'd save and quit out of here, but let's keep this open. Because I want to leave from here and stay on the mountain. Oh no, that was the Thieves' Small. No, I already checked the Thieves' Small. Oh boy. Old Okra. Alright, so we're gonna mirror back. At least the Ganon fight is gonna be really easy. What you doing, Lorelei? That's not a Fire Rod. The problem is here, we've got Hera Basement. And we have the Vanilla Big Key chest. Alright, can we hear a pot? Got it again. Let's go. The 1 rupee check, that's a very cruel trick. Oh, the slimes, okay. Come on. Sometime today, please. Usually it's an ice rod hunt, not a fire rod hunt. Okay, red mail, that's good, but actually red mail does not matter at this stage of the game. Oh boy, now all the checks that are left are really gross and isolated. Like we've got Shovel, we've got Bombos, we have Swamp Big, we've got Mire Big, and we've got the right side of Pod. Like the only things that are grouped together are actually Pod might be the play here. Pod is by far the most dense area left. I mean, I could technically go do... I think I'm gonna do Swamp Big into Bombos Tablet. And then Pod. I mean, Pod might have an extra couple checks in it, an extra 1 check. But this is still just one less, and if this is the Pod Big, then I can just clear Pod and we're done. Oh, I'm always tired. How am I doing that? Like, running while pulling it. I never knew that was a thing until I think the last seed I did, and now I've just happened to do it by accident twice in a row. Alright, we can just run. Do have to set up another Specky, though. I mean, I suppose I could grab that key and then use the hammer and everything, but... Uh-oh. Did I forget how to do Specky? I just did this earlier. There we go. Much better. Right, let's get ready to mirror out. Nope. That was not it. But now we're in the dark world. We're right over by where we need to be for Bombo's tablet. Laura's spirit lives on in my nightmares. Uh-oh. Always make sure you're on, when you're not exactly sure, make sure you're on one of the grid spots. Don't do what I just did there. Nope. I mean, if we're going to be going through pod, it might as well just give me the big key. So I can just finish up in here. If it's in Harmless Hellway, I'm going to be incredibly annoyed, because then I could have finished like 15 minutes ago. If I would have just picked Harmless Hellway over the vanilla big chest. So I'm curious as to, like, where the other one is between the fire rod and the big key. Guess after this... I think Meyer would be quicker over the Basement of Thieves. Just because it's going to the big chest, and that's right in the front. Rude. But that's not going to matter. The big key is going to be right here, under the doormat. I said right here. Whoops. Alright, now let's reset the room. Missed. That's better. Oh crap. And of course that had to be the one that snuck in. Death from above. Much better. Okay, if it's in here in Harmless Hellway, I am going to be very sad. Okay, well, at least it wasn't there, I guess. Okay, so we've got two options. The Meyer Big Chest or the Thieves Town Small. Or the Thieves... well... the Big Chest in Thieves that's locked behind a small. Or the Meyer Big. Both absolutely horrible options. Like, these are things that didn't open up either until just recently. So it's like, it's not like it's just something I skipped to do something else for. These are things that weren't available until not too long ago. Now I'm kind of wishing I did try to get those extra checks over in Ganon's Tower, though. Because maybe, like, the other one was sitting in there. Alright, am I gonna last location it or almost last location it? Only got 2 things left. There's our fire rod. Oh, wait. Oh, that was dumb. I could have just finished that right there. Oh, well. I mean, I was already in there, so finishing out Hera there would have... I mean, finishing out Meyer would have been the smart move. But now to go and get back into Meyer and everything like that, I'm just gonna go through the basement of Swamp of Skullwoods. Yeah, Meyer would be like half done by now. Probably be in the dark room and pretty close to Vidi or Trinex. Do I even have the... Yeah, I do have the compass for this. Trying to play out how long it would take to do Meyer in my head right now. I'm guessing I would have just been walking into the boss right about now. So yeah, that was probably about a 2-minute mistake. Completely forgetting that I was able to go through. Get out of the way, Wall Masters. Oh, boss. I was afraid of that. Helmasaur is terrible in this room. Here goes. And 11, 12, 13, 14. Was that 15? Yeah, I love the it only does the copter in this boss room, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever seen it do the helicopter thing outside of this boss room. Alright, that's our 10th piece. At least this should be done in under 2.5. It's amazing how I went with... I'm really curious to see the stats on swords. Like, it doesn't keep track of how much time you had each sword, just how many bosses. We definitely got to the Choppa. Just before it went away. 2, 3... Hey. Get out of the way, Moose. We have a big date with Ganon. I can talk. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna bother grabbing the berry. Don't even need it. Hey Diviner, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh yeah, one of the reasons that's actually one of the reasons I use this particular sprite. They actually have 2 Mega Man X sprites, one for X1 and one for X2. And I use this one, the X2 sprite, this one because I really like the gold armor. Ganon is actually my actually no, my oldest daughter likes Yo Play. Come on, stop teleporting, you coward. I said stop teleporting. Perfect. That's a great place for him to be for the torch glitch. Uh-oh. Had to play it safe there, didn't want to get knocked off. Alright, got him. A yogurt would sound good right now. Like, put some blueberries and granola in there. Thanks for the GG's, Kyoto. 226, not great, but considering the lack of swords, that's acceptable, mildly acceptable. Thanks to the GG's coconut. Thanks to the GG's Clint. Alright, let's see what that item collection rate was, because that seems like it was garbage. Thanks to the GG's Dimension X. Jeez, I'm losing the ability to talk. Oh geez, it's 10:30. I gotta be up in less than 6 hours now. I thought, given how well I had been running these seeds, like even if it's a little rough, maybe a little over 2 hours. Nope, 226. Alright, let's see what it gives us. Hurry up. I want to see item collection. Worry don't, I know. I read that in my head at first, and I was like, wait, what? And then I had to go back and read it again. It's like I thought my brain was mixing those up. Oh, that's good stuff. $191. Yikes. That's rough. But what can you do? Sometimes the seed is mean. Oh boy. So yeah, I gotta get up in less than 6 hours for work, so I think we'll definitely be calling it here tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep. Not sure about tomorrow night. My oldest daughter has her cheer practice, and that's kind of got to be like a perfect storm for Monday nights. But either Tuesday and or Thursday should hopefully be back, depending on whether or not they go to bed. At least one of those two will be Friday the 13th night, because that's taken the place of Wednesdays due to more cheer. Yeah, thanks again, and we will hopefully see you next time.